Hello, dear students. Hope you all are safe at home. Today, I'm going to start your new chapter of civics, that is, the organs of Indian government, part 3, the judiciary. As we had already covered the two organs in our first term, so as it is the third organ of the government and it is independent, and as I already told you in the earlier classes that legislative branch makes laws and the executive branch carries them out, and it is the work of the judiciary to interpret or explain what these laws means and to punish those who break the laws. So all the courts of different levels in a country put together are called the judiciary. So today I'm going to explain need for the judiciary, or you can say the role of judiciary. Role of judiciary. As we know that in our constitution, all individuals, whether rich and poor, men and women, forward and backward caste, are subjected to the same law. And judiciary protects rule of law and ensure the supremacy of law. Supremacy means you can say that the supreme authority. So the judiciary checks the arbitrariness, means the unlimited powers of the government, protects and interprets the constitution and maintains the supremacy of the constitution. And it gives a new meaning to the constitution to meet the new situations. And it safeguards the rights of the individuals, settles disputes in accordance with the law. Structure of judiciary. It is like that at first level is the subordinate courts, it is of civil courts, revenue courts or criminal courts. Then it comes the district courts, which deals with the cases arising in the district and considers appeals on decisions given by the lower courts and decide cases involving serious criminal offences. And if a person is not satisfied with the decision of the district court, that then it can move on to the high court. And this high court can hear appeals from the lower courts and can issue writs. Writs is a legal instrument for to enforce obedience to the orders of a court. So this high court can issue writs for restoring fundamental rights and can deal with the cases within the jurisdiction of the state and exercise superintendence, means you can say it exercise the supervision and control over the courts below it, means it supervise the and control the courts which are below, and on top is the Supreme Court and its decision are binding on all the courts and can transfer judges of high courts and can move cases from any court to itself and can transfer cases from one high court to another. So this is the structure and it is in a pyramid form. This judiciary is independent. Independent means independence of judiciary means that the other organs of the government must not restrict the functioning of the judiciary in such a way that it is unable to do justice. Means that other organs of the government should not interfere with its decisions, and judges must be able to perform their functions without fear or favor, means uh, unbiased decisions are taken by the judiciary. So this is all about the role of judiciary. Read the related content from the book. Thank you and have a nice day.